sweetest talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. Alright, so I've been meaning to do this video for quite some time. I'm very happy I get to finally do it because it's actually taken me time to really come up with how exactly I want to do this with the fantasy battles. And I think I've come up with something that you guys are really going to enjoy. Now, first off, just to give you guys a heads up, there's still the Superman versus Goku fantasy battle, which is going to come this week. Sometimes these fantasy battles take me long to do because, believe it or not, as simple as they look, there's a lot of work that goes into them. Because I want to make the end result and I want to make the fight as even and as fair as possible. Sometimes it's challenging because sometimes it's not a fair fight. So I have to get a little creative to try and entertain both ends of the spectrum. And it always turns out to be a lot of fun because you always see somebody that comes in saying, definitely this person should have lost or definitely this person should have won, no contest. And it's just fun to watch you guys react to the simulator. So, but here's what we're going to do. I feel that the Fantasy Battle Simulation has been popular enough on this channel to give it an upgrade. Now, when I talk about an upgrade, this is what we're going to do. The Goku versus Superman battle is going to be the last one. Not forever, for now. We're going to do a first, I don't want to call it a season 1 because it's not what it is, but we're going to do a Fantasy Battle tournament. But what we're going to do is we're going to get you guys involved. Towards the end of this month, I'm going to do a live stream. And between now and the end of the month, you can submit your name to participate in the tournament. It's going to be a 16-person tournament. And the way it's going to work is you email me, all right, your name. Hey, Rob, I'm interested. Obviously, I'll get more than 16 emails. And this is how it's going to work. I'll put everybody's hat. Well, now you know what I'm going to do. I'll put everybody's name in a hat or whatever. And I'm going to shake it around like a raffle. And I'm going to draft 16 participants. Yes, you, the subscriber, or the viewer, and if you're a viewer, you should subscribe. Quick plug there. I don't do that very often. And I will, in this live stream, pick your name. Okay? Now, also within that live stream, once those 16 participants get picked, they are going to participate in a draft. Like the NFL, it's a Kaiju draft. By that time, I'm going to have a list of 16 Kaiju. This battle tournament is going to be for Kaiju only, and we'll do other tournaments with other genres as we go forward. 16 Kaijus are going to be in the draft pool. Whoever's name I pick first will get the number 1 pick. Okay, so basically we're going to go from a subscriber draft to see who's going to participate in the tournament. Then right there on that same live stream, those 16 participants will draft from a pool. Excuse me, let me not 16 Kaiju. I'm going to pick probably between 20 and 32. But I'm going to try and pick them so that it's people don't feel like someone's getting overpowered over the other. I mean, regardless of who you pick, the battles are going to be even. So if somebody gets to pick Godzilla and somebody's left with Anguirus, guess what? If they meet up, Anguirus is going to have just as good of a chance to beat Godzilla as Godzilla beats him. Does this play out on screen? Of course not. But now that I'm getting people involved in this, it has to be fair. So just letting you guys know ahead of time. Once the draft is over and I get everybody's draft pick, the tournament will not begin until August. Okay? I know a lot of you are like, oh my God, no Fantasy Battle Simulation until August? Yes. Because these fantasy battles do take a lot of time. They do. And they're going to take even longer now because I'm putting some upgrades into the system. Not the simulator. The simulator, the results, that stuff's going to stay the same. But I'm trying to make it more presentable because I don't have the power to put it on screen like some people would like to see. I don't have that power. I'm a one-man show. I'm not like some of these other big channels who do their death battles and they get dressed up. You see 2 actors getting dressed up like the superhero or whatever and they fight each other. I don't have that. So I have to make it as compelling as possible for you guys to enjoy. So I thought of other ways that I can do it, and I really think it's going to pay off. What I am going to do is I will be releasing a Fantasy Battle Tournament trailer soon to give you guys a little bit of a taste of what I'm working on behind the scenes to make this more compelling. So, the end of this month, it'll be the subscriber draft. Right after we get the 16 subscribers that want to participate in the tournament, they will go in and draft their Kaiju. Their Kaiju, they will basically represent your Kaiju. So, the way it's going to work is once the tournament is set, it's going to be 8 in one bracket, 8 in the other bracket, okay? The winner of the final 2 will go on to face the simulator champion. which is not controlled by me or not controlled by anybody. Basically, this is to say you're the champion. You're going to be facing off against a simulated kaiju that you have to beat to get the championship title for the kaiju tournament. Now, I am thinking about there are going to be some prizes involved. I'm definitely going to do that. What they are, I can't say right now. It's still very early, but, probably a gift card deal and maybe some other stuff. Really haven't thought about it yet, but there will be a prize for the winner of the tournament. And the way it works is when we do the next tournament, the 16 people who got to participate in the prior tournament are completely, they don't get to participate in the next one. They don't even get to they don't even get to go in the draft. So that's more or less how it's going to work. Now, I know a lot of things are going to change between now as the channel grows and this and that. So what I'm going to do is to make sure that you guys who are here for the early days of the Fantasy Battle tournaments, depending on how they do and how far they go, those first 16 that got picked, once the second tournament starts, obviously they can't participate. I will draft from the same name pool that was in the first draft, if you guys understand what I mean. So if you miss the first tournament, you have a chance to make the second tournament. All right, so you can expect to see a Fantasy Battle simulated trailer in the next couple of weeks to give you an idea of what you can expect to see. Now it's going to be a little bit different. I have some ideas that I hope will work out pretty well, so that way I can start working on the tournament and things of that nature. The Goku versus Superman will be the last one until August. Because everybody here is such a big Godzilla fan and such a big Kaiju fan, the first tournament will be Kaiju based. And as I said earlier, you get to draft your monsters after you are selected in the tournament participation draft. You'll have a selection. It's going to be more than 16. It's probably going to be 20. I'm aiming for 32, but I might have to get a little creative. And you'll get to draft. If you're first picked, and basically the people who get drafted into the tournament will draft their kaiju in the order they were picked. So if you're picked number 1, you pick 1. You picked number 7, you pick number 7. And that's how it's going to work out. When the last 2 win, that doesn't mean that the winner is the champion. That person will have to go on to face the special boss or simulator kaiju they have to face and defeat to get the belt. And that's it. So if you guys have any questions, by all means, let me know. I'm sure there's some other details I might have left out because I have this stuff written down on my computer, but I don't have the page up right now. But I will definitely keep you posted. I will give more details as we get closer. But if you want to participate in the Kaiju Tournament Battle coming in August for the Fantasy Battle Simulation, now is the time to submit your name. You guys know my email address, but if you haven't gotten it, put it in the description. Send an email to me. Rob, I want to participate. This is my YouTube name. This is my real name. And then I'll keep that in a folder. And once we get to draft day at the end of the month, everybody's name goes into the hat. We shake it up, pick. Then after all our picks are set, once the participants as well as the kaiju, then it's downtime. So that way I have time to do all the videos and everything. And what I'll do is once I'm done with the videos, if I get them a little early, then I'll do it early. But I'm going to release them on a probably a once a week basis. So it'll be like probably a 2-month tournament. So it'll be 2-2-2. But we'll see how that plays out. Depends how quickly I get them done and how quickly we get the results and stuff like that in terms of the draft picks and then get everything filmed and all that stuff. But those are my plans. So if you want to get involved, if you like the idea, let me know. And that's it. Wow, this went on longer than it should have for an announcement. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you like the idea. I hope you participate. There will be prizes. Don't expect a damn championship belt. Let's not get crazy. Remember, I'm a one-man show. And that's it. Anyway, guys, take it easy, and I'll see you next video.
Thank you for watching ETN. Don't forget to subscribe and join the Nation Facebook page. You're watching ETN, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. All right, so I've been meaning to do this video for quite some time. I'm very happy I get to finally do it because it's actually taken me time to really come up with how exactly I want to do this with the fantasy battles. And I think I've come up with something that you guys are really going to enjoy. Now, first off, just to give you guys a heads up, there's still the Superman versus Goku fantasy battle, which is going to come this week. Sometimes these fantasy battles take me long to do because, believe it or not, as simple as they look, there's a lot of work that goes into them. So because I want to make the end result and I want to make the fight as even and as fair as possible. Sometimes it's challenging because sometimes it's not a fair fight. So I have to get a little creative to try and entertain both ends of the spectrum. And it always turns out to be a lot of fun because you always see somebody that comes in saying, definitely this person should have lost or definitely this person should have won, no contest. And it's just fun to watch you guys react to the simulator. So, but here's what we're going to do. I feel that